Yes, my dear friend, good afternoon to you wherever you are around the globe, on the continent of Africa. Here in Asia, we are already in the evening. In America, you are just about to enter your morning, or you are in the morning already in America. I'm excited to be back at this hour to give you exclusives only around the globe, more especially on Chelsea. Tonight, quickly, Joe Shield is currently our co-director of recruitment at Chelsea Football Club. I believe you know by now. Joe Shield. Yes. Joe Shield is a partner of Paul Winstanley. They are in charge of recruitment in Chelsea. They recruited most of the players we have right now. And we all know that Paul Winstanley came from Brighton. Joe Shield came from where? Manchester City. Manchester City. We got Joe Shield from Man City. And we got Paul Winstanley from Brighton. Both are the co-sporting directors or recruitment directors at Chelsea. Many of us, we actually wanted them, we don't want them to continue to stay. In fact, I made a video against them. I said they have to be sacked. If Poch has to go, they must also go. But recently, something came into my mind. I have not changed my mind on that position. We need just one recruitment director, an experienced one for that matter. We don't need all this confusion that we buy 18 years for us every time. We need just one experienced sporting director. But something came up yesterday, strongly, this morning very strongly, regarding Nico Williams from Athletic Bilbao, a young 21-year-old talent. Doing exploit, creating, is a left winger who can also equally score goals. And when I was going through the profile, I noticed that this Nico Williams has something to do with Joe Shield, our sporting director, Joe Shield. So all the links that we are hearing that Chelsea are interested in Nico Williams, Chelsea are interested in Nico Williams. Nico Williams was once under Joe Shield. The connection is there. So, dear friend, there is a great possibility that Chelsea will have Nico Williams. And to remind you, it is Joe Shield that brought in Cole Palmer. Yeah. So you could see, he has a good eye for talent. I believe that all Chelsea fans, they like Cole Palmer. He's doing great. And if Joe Shield is able to spot Cole Palmer and from Manchester City and brought him into Chelsea, it means that if Joe Shield is opting to bring in Nico Williams, then we should have hope. I believe so. That is my personal opinion. You can also tell me. Joe Shield is the one doing the job on Nico Williams. That is why I want to believe, if indeed he is the one doing all this with the kind of talent that he brought into Chelsea so far, Cole Palmer did not disappoint. So I don't want to believe that Nico Williams will disappoint either. There shouldn't be anyone above him. He should be promoted to the main director. Just one director that will opt for. Best eye for talent. He just doesn't miss. Whatever he believes, I fully trust that. Well, dear friend, to some other important news as well. Like we heard earlier on today, Raheem Sterling remained committed to the cause of Chelsea. Yes. And literally, if we really want another winger in this summer, then it shouldn't be anyone else apart from the 45 million release clause to be paid for Nico Williams. That is just it. Which former Chelsea manager would you like to have back in Chelsea? Among these three. Jose Mourinho, Antonio Conte, and Thomas Tuchel. Which one of them would you like to have back in Chelsea? Let me hear from you in the comments section, dear friend. All right. Okay, Victor Osimhen and Benjamin Sesko among Chelsea's top targets for the striker position this summer, according to Matt Law. We already know about Victor Osimhen, but Benjamin Sesko is who I am not really sure where this is also coming from. I thought by now we should be settling on the striker. We should be striking a deal right now, concluding that deal right now with Victor Osimhen. Listen, there's some just 2 months away. April, May. If, as a matter of fact, it's not even 2 months away. 1.5 months away for the windows to be open. I thought by now Chelsea should be in a position to comfortably say we have settled on Victor Osimhen. What is actually happening right now? We need to know. Now, according to Madlaw, who is an insider at Chelsea, said Benjamin Sesko is among Chelsea's top targets. Is it because of the salary issue with Victor Osimhen? Possibly, I understand, but our owners need to. I don't want to go back to the same issue again. That salary cap they place that no player will earn in Chelsea more than £150,000, meaning that Chelsea can never go beyond mid-table team. Chelsea can never be above mid-table. That is it's as simple as that. You cannot have your players receiving £100,000, £60,000, £120,000 per week, and you want to compete with clubs that are paying their players £500,000, £450,000, £350,000. It means you want to be paying them what Brighton is paying their players, you remain in a position of Brighton. You want to be paying what Southampton pays their players, you remain in the position of Southampton. Mid-table. That is how it is. Well, to some other news, dear friend, before I run out. And I'll surely be back with more exclusives later in the day. Barcelona have contacted Mikel Arteta. Arsenal fans, do you hear me? Barcelona have contacted Mikel Arteta. If you have not heard it, let me repeat for you to hear again. Barcelona has contacted Mikel Arteta. Laporta and Deco like him very much. However, the process is seen as complicated. Yeah, the process is seen as complicated because Arsenal would not like to just let him go anyhow. But let's watch out. Anything can happen in the transfer window as the days goes by. All right, as the days goes by. Yeah, dear friend. Finally, before I let you go, what is happening to Chelsea is happening to our co-club. Sorry. When I said our co-club, because our owners bought another club, Strasburg. Exactly the situation of Chelsea is what is happening at Strasburg. Strasburg Ultras are upset with Blueco. Listen, Strasburg Ultras are upset with Blueco. Who are Blueco? Blueco are the people that bought Todd Boehly and Co. They own Blueco. And that is, if you want to talk about the owners of Chelsea, it's actually Blueco. Todd Boehly is just the face of the club. Edbali is more like the manager in charge. But Blueco are the company that bought Chelsea. And the same company bought Strasbourg in France. And he says Strasbourg Ultras are upset with Blueco as none of them have met with them since the takeover. That is the partners there. They have never met with Blueco owners since they bought the club. They also say in 2 transfer windows, the club has been stripped of experienced players for young players, saying no club can be competitive in those conditions. You heard it. Since they bought the club, since Todd Boehly and Co. or the Blueco came into the club, all the experienced players were relieved. They now brought in young talents, and according to Strasbourg Ultras, they also say in 2 transfer windows, the club has been stripped of experienced players for the young players, saying no club can be competitive. No football club can be competitive without experienced players. This is the message Strasbourg Ultras are sending to Blueco. That is the message. And as you can see the letter, they want a new owner. They are already crying for a new owner. You can see the letter I display on your screen there. It's a lot. You might not be able to read it through. and it's in French. That is the letter they sent to Bluco. That no club can be competitive without experienced players. No club. Pep Guardiola made a similar statement that no club can win a trophy without experienced players. He said with kids. No club wins trophies with kids. That's what Pep Guardiola said. Now, Strasbourg, they are in the same position. We are buying kids and we are buying kids for them. How do you expect us to win? Dear friend, that is the latest news on our co-club. They are our siblings, Strasbourg. They are struggling just the same way we are also struggling. Finally, before I let you go, exclusive. Chelsea are set to appoint Manchester United American media chief Phil Lynch, who was blasted by Gary Neville for creating robots on and off the pitch. He will be taking up the role of global head of digital for Bluco. So we are going for Manchester United executive again. The one that they don't want. Actually, he resigned last month. And Chelsea are now going in for him to be in charge of to be the head of our global digital. To take up the role of global head of digital for Bluco. That means that our marketing department, advertisement department, he'll be heading it. Dear friend, on that note, I want to leave you with this coming from Kevin De Bruyne. I signed for Chelsea knowing I will be loaned out the first year. And if I do really well, we will see what happens. Went to Brother Raymond, had a really good year. But then in the summer, it was a bit of toss-up. I could have gone to Dortmund with Klopp at the time or stay. And Jose wanted me to stay. Jose wanted me to stay. Does this clarify the issues now? Many believe falsely that Jose didn't like Kevin De Bruyne. Jose pushed him out. Jose has done this, Jose has done that. Jose doesn't like young talent. Now Kevin De Bruyne came out to clarify the issue. This is from he himself. He said Jose wanted him to stay, but he wanted to go because he wants more playing time. He wants to be playing football daily. And at that time, the kind of midfielders we have at that time in Chelsea, there was no way. You cannot bench Lampard for Kevin De Bruyne to play. You cannot bench Mikel Ballack. Even Mikel Ballack was being on the bench. Mikel Ballack usually doesn't have full 90-minute football. Kevin De Bruyne was then very young, and Jose wanted him to stay. This is from the horse's own mouth. He said, but then the summer it was a bit of toss-up. I could have gone to Dortmund with Klopp at the time or stay in Chelsea. And Jose wanted me to stay. Does that clarify the issue of Jose doesn't like young players, young talent? Jose push out Kevin De Bruyne? It did clarify the issue right now. I believe one day, Mo Salah will also come up and speak the truth. Because I remember when we played a game against FC Basel. Is it Basel they call it here? And Hala performed well against Chelsea in Champions League. I think he even scored a goal also. That was when Jose spotted Mo Salah. FC Basel is a Switzerland team, Swiss team, right? Yeah. Then, just as it is right now, then during the summer, Jose now bought him. I could remember very well. Mo Salah played against us and he scored a goal. Then 2 months after, in the summer, Jose now brought him to Chelsea. In the end, he was young and the team was very competitive then. And Jose, the demand on Jose is to win. Anytime Jose is in charge of a team, the demand is always win, 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 win. From first season, win, Jose. Second season, win. Third season, that is, I think, Jose. Jose was never given an opportunity like what Pep was given in Manchester City. 2 years to start winning. Klopp, 4 years to start winning. Jose was never given those opportunities. Thank God today, Kevin De Bruyne came up and clarified the issue that Jose wanted him to stay. But Kevin De Bruyne wanted to play daily football, normal football. Dear friend, I will see you in the next one. When you see me, I wish you a very good and great afternoon. Shalom and peace.